It's been 7 years since the disappearance of Kenny Veach, a 47-year-old hiker. YouTuber Kenny Veach disappeared after setting out to find a strange cave. He never came back. Kenny had a passion for the outdoors. He spent many years exploring the Mojave Desert and all the mountains surrounding the Las Vegas area. What happened to Kenny? Most of the times, he would enjoy going on solo trips, hiking out through these very dangerous places where the temperatures can reach over 115 degrees on a summer day and drop very low at the end of the night. He would spend 2 to 3 days on instances on these hikes. On November 10th, 2014, he packed his bag for an overnight trip. He kissed his girlfriend and set out for this adventure. That was the last time anybody ever saw Kenny. Before disappearing, Kenny had left in June of that year a comment under a video entitled "Son of Area 51 Technician." He had described how he stumbled upon a strange cave while hiking in the Nevada desert out by Nellis Air Force Base. This cave apparently shaped like a perfect M. As he approached it, his whole body began to vibrate. He got scared, so he decided not to enter the cave. Kenny had claimed that he'd entered every cave he's ever stumbled upon, but he said this one was too much. Something gave him a really bad vibe.
Looking for a cave that I found, and I didn't have a sidearm when I was here before, and something about that cave just spooked me. Out of all the caves I've ever gone in, this one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt, and I was like, all right, I'm not going to go in there right now, but I'm coming back someday. And I talked to some people on YouTube, and I told them, hey, I'm coming out here, because they kind of called my hand on it. So I don't know if there's going to be anything to it, but it might be interesting. If I can find it, I got to relocate it, and this is a big mountain range I'm in, and I'm on foot. My truck's way out there. There's no roads, there's no trails. It's a pretty rough terrain. So hopefully I'll find it. It's shaped like a big M. It's a big cave that looks just like a gigantic M, and it's about as tall as I am and kind of narrow, and it's stuck on the side of a mountain. So I hope I can find it again. And if I do, I'm going in there. I'm gonna put on my light and take my gun out and walk in there, see if I find anything.
Kenny recorded this video in October. He made a vlog about his experiences during the hike, but he was unable to locate the cave. After this video was published in October, all the people who said that Kenny was lying made him return, and he was returning once more, and that this time he was absolutely sure he was going to find that cave. He went out there and he never came back. A very mysterious comment left by a user said, "No, do not go back there. If you find that cave entrance, do not go in. If you do, you won't get out." Kenny responded to this comment asking, "What makes you say that?" But he never got a reply. The user has never been heard of ever since this comment. Veach left on November 10th. By the 14th, he had still not returned. That's when his girlfriend grew suspicious. On that day, he reported him missing. After a week and still no sign of Kenny, authorities began to search the region. Large search parties were formed and a helicopter was deployed. Nobody saw Kenny. Till this day, nobody knows what happened to Kenny. All they were able to recover from the search was Kenny's cell phone. They found it near a deep mine shaft, and people believed that he had fallen and died from the fall. When they sent cameras to investigate, there was no sign of a dead body or that the pit had been disturbed in any kind of way by somebody falling or otherwise. Nobody on YouTube knew that Kenny was gone. Nobody knew he had disappeared. A month later, on December 10th, When Kenny's girlfriend left a comment stating that he had not returned from his trip and he was listed now as a missing person, the internet community for YouTube went crazy. People started making all these conspiracies on how Kenny disappeared. People think that Kenny found something inside the cave that he wasn't supposed to find. People think Kenny died from natural causes due to the rough terrain in the Mojave Desert and the mountains he was surrounded by. Nobody knows. Despite the efforts of searches by YouTube bloggers, people who wish to investigate further, Kenny's body has not been found. It's been 7 years. What do you think happened to Kenny? Are you willing to go up there, take a hike, and investigate? Let me know in the comments. Have a good night. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.